Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from.
What's the deal? Y'all didn't know it is the big bounce out, bounce dog K poke through the dope. Here to talk to the box for a good about solidification. Maybe tough touch don't last. Good people do that off yourself. Caught him if I like, maybe it matter. Peak game. 84's on West Wing. All right, so look. Gervonta Tank Davis' toughest fight will not be Shakur Stevenson. Gervonta Tank Davis' toughest fight will be Keyshawn Davis. Okay? The purpose of this video is to make a point. Right? Now, granted, argue with your mama. You know what I mean? This is how this video gonna go. You know what I'm talking about? So, Shakur Stevenson, the reason why he's not Tank's toughest fight is because Shakur Stevenson don't got nothing to keep Gervonta Tank Davis off of him. All that stuff y'all talking about, Floyd Mayweather, he don't fight like Floyd. He fights nothing like Floyd, so I don't want to hear nobody say that bull crap again. Floyd Mayweather was entertaining, right? He was entertaining. He used lines and angles, but he also got off, you know what I'm saying, with his combination punching. You feel what I'm saying? And people weren't just walking to Floyd. People were literally walking to get to Shakur. And Shakur would hurry and move and start galloping like he in a Fifth Ward trail ride or something. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm not trying to hear that stuff, right? He don't got nothing to keep that boy Tank off of him, okay? Another point I want to make, okay? Just the power perspective. Tank got better IQ, I would say, than any fighter that Shakur fought. Now, I'll say out of the two, Shakur has good IQ. I would say out of the two, Shakur has higher boxing IQ, right? But Tank has higher boxing IQ than anybody Shakur has fought, right? So when Shakur starts doing all that galloping, Tank gonna be able to cut the ring off. Tank gonna be able to touch that body, like I told y'all. And a lot of times Shakur Stevenson, he goes back in a straight line, okay? And he's kind of upright, okay? That's a no-go with a power puncher, right? When you in there, you got to be able to bend at the waist. You know what I mean? You got to be able to give different looks upstairs, downstairs, you know, be able to go low, high, you know, moving your head. He don't do that. He just go back in a straight line, go back in a straight line. You double up on the jab or you throw a jab and then throw your hook with your lead hand, you going to land on Shakur. You start doubling, tripling up, or what Shakur does is he'll go back in a straight line and then dip his head to the right or to the left. So all you got to do is double up, get him to back up, and watch him dip his head and throw a hook. Or underhook. Boom! Or uppercut. And you're going to land it. I'm telling you this. I'm not telling you this stuff because this is what I hope to happen. I'm telling you this because this was what I see. Right? So that's a tougher fight. Now, granted, before when I looked at that fight, I had it 70-30 Tank. Now I look at it, it's 60-40. Okay? Like I said, Shakur does pose some issues, right? Tank has shown in fights to get frustrated at times. You feel what I'm saying? So he's shown those type of tendencies in fights where he may get angry. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's the issue with Tank. If Shakur is able to frustrate Tank, he may be able to have Tank fight a different type of fight. Okay? We're going to be real. Boss ain't going to sit here and cap and try to make it one-sided. He may be able to get Tank to fight off anger, right? And if he gets that, then he can win the fight. But him just getting in there and y'all talk about, it's going to be one-sided. I don't see that. I don't give a damn. I don't see that. I don't care what you say. You can say what you want to say, how you want to say it. I don't see that. That ain't happening. You feel me? That for sure ain't happening. And that's real talk. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, this little young nigga just got out with a switch on him, and he gonna take it out and put it under the seat. Y'all young dudes is retarded. And he had the tightest jeans on, too. These boys tripping, man. Retarded. Little young skinny nigga. It's always the young skinny ones. They be having switches on them. Because they can't fight, so they just want to shoot. They know they'll get knocked out. They know they're a victim, so they come out with a gun on them, tripping. Anyway, my bad, I got distracted. It's that nigga like 125 pounds. I ain't gonna lie to you, suck it wet. But to get back on topic, man. Keyshawn poses an issue because Keyshawn, to me, has higher boxing IQ than Shakur Stevenson. Keyshawn Davis is a better boxer than Shakur Stevenson. I feel like Keyshawn Davis is more vicious and more aggressive, and I feel like he has better defense than Shakur Stevenson. I'm not going to lie to you, which could pose an issue for Tank, right? I'm not going to lie to you. Like, the only thing Keyshawn Davis lacks is experience, and I think that's what might be able to get Tank to beat Keyshawn Davis. But I'm telling you, that's a way more dangerous fight for Tank than Shakur. I'm telling you right now, if I had to pick between the two, I'm going to fight Shakur over Keyshawn. I will fight Shakur first before I fight Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. Now, money-wise, I feel like the money fight is Keyshawn than Shakur, because look what Keyshawn is doing. As a guy that's 13-0, 14-0, I gotta give him his props. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? As far as selling his fights. You know what I'm saying? He understands the business. He understands the art of boxing. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give him his props. You know, I feel like that's a bigger and more lucrative money fight than a Tank and Shakur. Tank and Shakur, I mean, the only reason that fight is relevant is because of who Shakur Stevenson is attached to, right? It was Shakur, it was Tank Devin, now it's Shakur Tank. You understand? So I'm just being honest with you, like that's why this is going how it's going. But like I told y'all, the most dangerous fight for Tank is Keyshawn Davis. I'm being straight honest with you. This straight up and down, no side effects, no chaser, no nothing. Dangerous fight for Gervonta Davis is Keyshawn Davis, not Shakur Stevenson. I think Shakur Stevenson is a good fighter. I think he can beat certain fighters on certain levels. I'm not gonna lie to you, but to be honest with you, he'll get cracked by Tank. Once Tank touched that boy, it's a wrap. Pause. He going to sleep. I'm just being real with you. Now, as it pertains to Keyshawn, that's a different story, because Keyshawn actually got something that Tank need to be concerned about. You know what I'm saying? I look like my cousin, bro. That might be my cousin, Tasha. But anyway, that might be my cousin, man. My cousin got a lace front on. Good. Anyway, my bad. So that's my argument. That's, you know what I'm saying? Well, it ain't an argument. That's what I feel. You know, y'all continue to put whatever y'all want to put in the comment section. I'm going to continue to keep it 1,000. I'm going to continue to keep it real. Gervonta Tank Davis had an off night in the gym. In the ring. He didn't perform at a high rate against Lamar Roach, right? He didn't. We just going to keep it 1,000. He performed poorly. And like I said, when it comes to that fight, he didn't step up to the plate, and it didn't help his case when it pertains to, these other fights. You know what I mean? It kind of hurt his stock a little bit. But we just being honest. Like, boss gonna keep it 1,000. It hurt his stock a little bit. But it don't alter how these fights gonna go. He still, if he fights Shakur, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Shakur better pray Keyshawn get that fight first. Because if Shakur get that fight, I'm telling you, I've never been so sure in my life, besides Jamel Charlo and Terrence Crawford. I'm telling you, I've never been so sure in my life. Shakur gonna go to sleep. As it pertains to Keyshawn Davis, that's the one. That's the one where I'm like, and I'm just being real. That's the one where I'm like, yeah, Tank gonna really have to, like, he gonna have to feel incredible. Like, he cannot have an off night again. Against Shakur, I'm not gonna lie to you. He could kind of have an off night against Shakur. Against Keyshawn Davis, he can't have no off night. He got to be switched on, locked in, motivated. He better go to whatever place he need to go to mentally. I'm telling you. That's the one he got to worry about. That's the fight he has to worry about. I'm just being honest. I still pick Tank over Keyshawn Davis. I'm not going to lie to you. But that's the fight where I'm like, that little young nigga right there, you going to have to be locked in on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just keeping it 1,000. But that's the fight. That's the money fight right there. Tank versus Keyshawn. Not Tank versus Shakur. Now let me know what y'all think. Boss gone.